Alright there everyone, this is Cobb and welcome to a pretty late PTR video. If you don't know the changes yet, feel free to stick around. There isn't a whole lot to cover, but there are some interesting things I want to point out, such as warrior changes and changes to baseline resilience, so let's get right into it. Alright, so warriors are pretty much the only class with noteworthy changes right now. Druid's Heart of the Wild has been nerfed a little bit. First off, Warbringer is, I think, awaiting a change. Its tooltip now reads that it will cause charge to stun targets for 4 seconds. However, in this here duel with Decorin, you can see that she is rooted and not stunned. Maybe the change hasn't come into effect yet on the PTR, and if this is the case, it is something to be aware of. A 4-second stun off of a charge is a big change if it goes through, and a pretty scary one, I think. Another change is a nerf everyone is happy with, and that is that Disrupting Shout now shares a 15-second cooldown with Pummel, meaning the two abilities cannot be chained together in an insanely strong combo of never letting a caster cast in this. This is a great change, one I feel has been a long time coming. Warriors are still going to be strong, but at least this flawed little mechanic has been fixed. This next change affects everyone, and that change is the 5% increase to baseline resilience. Now at first, I hated this change, increasing base resilience from 72% to 77% after doing a wee bit of math translates to a lot more than the advertised 5% damage mitigation. Being a Destro lock and relying so much on base damage, I was really sad when I first read this. More resilience means slower paced PvP, and this favours dot or steady pressure classes like Affliction Warlocks and Warriors more. But I do see why Blizzard are doing this, and I'm willing to put a small amount of faith in them here. As gear improves and stats like Intellect get higher and higher every season, it makes sense to also increase the damage mitigation as well. More resilience therefore will mean that bursty classes like us Destrolocks will be weak as hell at the beginning of a season while we are in our outdated gear, but as soon as we are fully geared, we should be able to compete as usual. A little off topic, I think it would be an amazing idea to just get rid of baseline resilience altogether. There was nothing wrong with having a small amount of resilience on PvP gear like they used to back in the old days. And let's be honest, once you have your 2-set bonus from 2 PvP trinkets giving you 80% resilience, how insane does that number look in my opinion? Things have gotten so far out of hand, and it is time for a do-over. Staying on the topic of gear, I have to mention the new arena season gear coming out soon. Here is a screenshot of our current arena gear, and here is a shot of the new gear. Yes, they have changed the colours. This is remarkable on so many levels. I could talk about it all day. They've nearly done this a few times before in the Wrath of Lich King. Every set was slightly modified or a beefed up version of the set before it, but here they've actually gone all the way and just changed some colours. It's pretty amazing. Anyways, that is actually all for the current PTR. Not a huge amount of changes are flying around just yet, but still stuff to talk about, I think. I'll be scanning through the comments to see what you guys think. As always, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Stay Destro, and I will catch all of you guys a bit later.
What's up, faggots?
Yo, man.
You guys playing Dota?
No.
What?
We're dissing the new PvP sets.
Oh.
You seen them?
Oh.
But they're exactly the same as the current PvP sets, just in a different colour.
Well, that's Blizzard.